Good evening and welcome to the 87th edition of the Wildcat Sports Network. I'm your host in year two, Connor Jenkins. On tonight's show, we talk about the matchup against Bixby 2 Fridays ago and about tonight's matchup, Mustang in Mustang. We sit down with Coach Wood, Galatia Andrew, and some top performers from the Bixby matchup. We've got a lot to talk about and no time to waste. It's September 16th, 2022, and the Wildcat Sports Network starts right now.
Touchdown, HAR-BER Wildcats.
Joining us now in the studio to kick things off is Coach Wood. Coach, the Wildcats in their 17-year span as a program have shut out teams 17 times and only been shut out 4 times. One of those was this past matchup against Bixby. Tell us what transpired to make this mark in the history books.
Well, good stats, but one of the biggest things is Bixby is a quality team. I mean, probably 17 years I've been here, it's probably one of the top 3 teams we've ever played in program history. They're ranked number 74 in the nation on max preps. They have no weak spots. I mean, we have some opportunities there late first quarter to get some points or get ourselves in position for points, but we had some turnovers, and so that kind of kept us out, and then it snowballed on us. And, you just tip your hat to Bixby. Outstanding program. They did things right. We weren't clean enough. We weren't efficient enough, and just came up on the short end on that deal, and they were able to shut us out.
And then you kind of touched up on it, but a little bit more. What were your takeaways from that matchup, and what have you been really working on in practice to kind of critique those and fix them for this upcoming matchup against Mustang?
Well, I mean, it just comes back, one, we ran into a buzzsaw in the talent we were going up against, and but our guys never quit. They were resilient the whole time. They never wavered. There's moments where we have, mistakes defensively on containment, which they were able to get outside, and we weren't able to catch them. And then offensively, at times we did some stuff. It's just we could not sustain drives. And if that was a turnover, and really there were 2 turnovers there that really stopped drives for us where we're in plus-in territory. And then after that, we were just so choppy offensively. We would put a good play together and we'd have a pre-snap penalty. So, our focus coming out of that deal is, we told our guys that, listen, our first 3 weeks, even with our benefit game, we played Owasso, which, is going to be a semifinalist over in Oklahoma in their largest classification. Parkview just went 20-10 with Bryant, which is number 1 overall team in the state, and then we had to deal with Bixby. So we've seen 3 really quality teams. I just told them don't buy into the noise, all the chatter. I mean, people love to see others struggle or have down moments, and then they just pile on. And, our guys are doing some really good things, and we're going to be just fine. I mean, we got Mustang tonight, which we really feel is a winnable game. We'll have to play well. They're a good team. They were in the semifinals last year in 6A large school over in Oklahoma, so it's not an easy task tonight, but I like where we're heading. I like what we're doing. It's just our guys come to work every day. They're working to get better. They're working to knock out their AOIs, the areas where we have to improve. And so, I'm proud to see their work ethic, and I think it's going to pay off over the long haul this season.
And we kind of talked about it a little bit already. I mean, the team very young this year as well, but also what we're kind of realizing is the team was a little smaller this year from last year's team. I mean, how do you look to kind of use that to your advantage or kind of hide that from other teams?
Well, you can't hide that from other teams. I think it's very evident when we get on the field with them that from a size standpoint, we're going to be outsized every time we get on the field. But, that does not define the man. The size does not define them. I mean, what defines a man is his resilience, his heart, his fight. Our guys have a lot of heart, a lot of fight. They're high character guys. They're doing the little things right. in the sense of how they prepare. And, you know, we've come on the short end of the stick in these first 2 games, these first 2 weeks. We don't have a win to show for what we're putting in behind the scenes, but, you know, because of who we are and just, you know, I trust these guys. They're going to battle. They're going to lay it on the line for Har-BER football and each other. And so, you know, we can't hide a physical stature issue where a team's got size on us or if a team has speed on us. But I'll tell you this, there's not another group I'd want to go to war with than these guys because they're going to freaking fight for Har-BER High.
Mm-hmm. Coach, thanks for joining us as always. We'll bring back Coach later on to close this thing out. But in the meantime, I took to the sidelines to dive a little deeper into something I like to call wood philosophy. Take a look. The Wildcats had one of the toughest battles in Har-BER history going against the Bixby Spartans, who are #1 in the state of Oklahoma.
So Bixby football program has won 50 games in a row, which is the second longest winning streak in the nation at this time. We've won 7 out of 8 state championships in 6A Division II, which is a smaller class than 6A1, which this year is our first year to be in 6A1, and won 4 straight state championships in 6A and 6A2.
This game is just another example of Coach Wood's philosophy to take on the hardest and toughest competition to make his players stronger and better for the long run.
Coach Wood's philosophy is, since he's been here 2006, was we're going to compete and we're going to play anybody, anywhere, anytime, even if it's Bixby, Oklahoma, and a 50-game win streak. And our thought process going in, hey, why not us? Why don't we take care of the streak? And unfortunately, we didn't tonight.
I'm about the experiences of our kids. I'm not about the independent accolades and when the career's over with, boy, he won this many games or didn't. I want our kids to have a unique experience. I've always been an underdog. Someone's always told me he couldn't do something. Got a little bit of chip on my shoulder. It's kind of how I schedule. I want to go out and prove things. And I believe in our kids, and why not our kids lining up against these people?
McKinney, Texas, North Little Rock, Bixby on a 50-game win streak at #1 in the state of Oklahoma. The Har-BER Wildcats are not going to shy away from a challenge and playing that underdog role, nor should they, because they're making their name for themselves as the underdog. For WCSN, everything Har-BER and all things Har-BER, I'm Connor Jenkins.
Coach Wood has never been afraid to take on anyone, and he'll always have a chip on his shoulder and use the why not us mentality to drive his program, as that has been one of the building blocks to successful Har-BER football history. Up next, we have senior Luke Adams in the studio to talk to us about Bixby and the upcoming matchup of Mustang. So don't go anywhere. The Wildcat Sports Network will be right back.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit McClarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
At Northwest Health, you can check in online for urgent care and ER visits. This simple step lets you pick a time that's convenient and saves your spot in line before you arrive. It's our new approach to the waiting room. Visit mynorthwestanycare.com.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full-service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post, from downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Welcome back. And joining us now in the studio is senior tight end, Luke Adams. Luke, thanks for joining us. The Wildcats had a rough outing against the Spartans offensively. What do you think led to this?
I mean, we didn't execute our plays well, and we turned the ball over a lot, so we really need to work on our ball security.
Mm-hmm. What did you and your teammates take away from that game? What have you been working on in practice to fix it?
I mean, it really showed us that we got to work a lot harder than other teams. We're not the biggest team, but we got to be a lot smarter and work harder than other teams. So in practice, we've been working harder, getting lower, more physical and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And you kind of talked about it, the size being a little bit of an issue this year, a little smaller of a team, but at the same time, you're also a very young team. Mm-hmm. So how important is it for you to be a senior and to bring that leadership to those practices and to the games?
It's very important. We got maybe about 5 seniors on our offense, and I've been starting for 3 years, and Hudson Brewer's been starting for 3 years. So it's really important we got to bring the leadership and bring the young cats up with us.
Mm-hmm. And then we got Mustang tonight in Mustang.
Yes.
What can we expect from them tonight? And since you're the offense, let's talk about their defense.
I mean, they run a cover 6 most of the time, and they do a 3-down lineman. So we're going to expect to run the ball on them and give a few long passes.
Mm-hmm. Luke, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
You can see Luke out on the field for the Wildcats at the tight end position. Up next, we have a little special segment that we wanted to show for the first time called Sports Swap. And right after that, we've got Britt Witchen joining us to talk about the defensive side of the ball. But in the meantime, enjoy. Welcome to a new segment we like to call Sports Swap, where I'm CJ.
And I'm JJ.
And we're going to try out numerous sports throughout Har-BER High School in an attempt to give shout-outs to sports we don't normally get to cover.
So he's going to try Silver Stars, and I'm going to try gaming.
And we're going to see how that goes.
On to the next clip.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's not happening. Guys, I think you're expecting too much from me here. Okay. We're going to change it up a little bit. You guys do whatever you want, okay? 5 seconds, I'll do the routine. Actually, I'll do 2 8 counts. Now I'm going to do what I do. No. Surprise. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4.
What just happened? Guys, count slower. Count slower, okay? It's got to go 1, 2, do Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Okay, maybe I can keep up. If you just go by Mississippi's, we can do it.
1, 2.
Oh, no, you didn't say Mississippi.
I'm not saying Mississippi out loud.
1 Mississippi.
Nope. 1,
2.
2.
Okay,
3,
1 Mississippi,
4,
2 Mississippi.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm going on strike.
You're on strike?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep. Well, I think I killed it.
I think you killed it. Killed Coach Seibel's dreams.
How rude. But up next, we're going to see who really killed it, as JJ's going to go try to get some kills in Fortnite. Take a look.
What?
Okay, load into the game. Let's do this.
Oh! Whoa, how do I get out of the bus?
No.
Wait, what button do I press?
No,
Wait.
not press A yet.
Oh, no. Oh.
No. Okay, you're going to go Tilted Towers.
Oh,
It's one of
no.
the safest places you can go. Go!
Dang.
Okay, see, like,
Actually, no, I kinda
why
hate
are you
the
looking
color
up?
pink.
There you go, there you go. That place right there with the
Wonderful.
yellow tree. Why are you looking up? Look down.
Wait, don't Yetis like the mountains? Should I go over there? Look, it's my homeland.
This is not a logical game.
Oh, sorry.
This is not a logical game. Look
My
down.
brothers. Oh, sorry.
You still have not looked down.
Oh, can I get in this water? It looks like.
Yes, but
it's
there's a
gonna
shark.
kill me. Oh, wait, what?
Look behind you. There's a shark.
No.
Look behind you. Look around. Look around.
No.
He's on his way. Yep, right there. There's a shark.
Oh my gosh, there's like a wild animal.
It's a freaking hog.
Can it eat me?
No, it can butt you. Oh, you're going to the bubble loop
Yeah,
thingy?
how do I
Just
get
jump.
in this?
Jump into it. And you failed. You failed horribly.
You said jump into
And you missed.
it.
And now you're running towards a person that you just saw.
Oh
Without
my
a
gosh,
gun.
wait, there's a
And now they're
person.
shooting at you.
Oh, no. Oh, and there's
And now
the,
you're
and
just
there's the animal.
jumping.
Like
Now you're
purple
running
looking
to the
thing.
opposite of where the circle
Oh,
is.
that's not good. Wait, if I can just get in this bubble thing, won't it like take me?
Try it.
I am full sprinting. Yeah! Oh, wait.
And you got out of it immediately, and there's still someone chasing you.
I wasn't prepared. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I thought it was just gonna like
Obviously
take me.
No.
Oh,
You have to do work in this game.
Aren't I gonna like? Oh my
And
gosh!
there's
Why are there
another
so many people?
Now you're at 13 health.
What?
And you're
Oh, wait.
gun, take
Can
it.
I take it?
Yes.
How do I take it?
X.
X. Where's the X button?
And he's behind you.
Oh my gosh!
Go down, and you're gonna fight.
Oh, this seems like a bad idea.
Oh my God! You hit my car! And you're dead.
Fifth place! Fifth place! I did it!
I don't want to speak about that. We're gonna leave that in the past. Yeah, 0 kills, 0 dreams, nothing. Ugh. But that's gonna do it for our first edition of Sports Swap, as me and JJ swapped. And next week, or the week after that, hopefully, we're gonna try to find other sports in Har-BER High School and try those out. So for WCSN, I'm CJ.
And I'm JJ.
And we'll see you next time. Welcome back. And joining us now in the studio is defensive specialist Britt Witchen. Britt, thanks for joining us. Britt, the Wildcats gave up 59 points against the Spartans. What do you think happened, and what could you have done better personally and as a team?
Well, the Spartans are a really good football team. We've been focused on tackling. That was one of our focuses in practice, and we took it into the game a little bit. Still didn't do our best, but we're going to continue working on that and get better for this next week.
You've got speaking of next week, you got the matchup against Mustang tonight. Give us a scouting report from your defensive side of the ball.
Mustangs, they're a solid group of guys. They got some talent on the offensive side of the ball. They got a good receiver that we're going to be focusing on a lot, and we're going to stop the run game and then shutting down that passing game.
And we talked to Luke Adams and Coach Wood about it. The team is very young this year, but they're also very small, both on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. So how do you look to counteract that and kind of play to it at an advantage?
Well, I mean, we've always been small. It's never been an excuse. I've personally been undersized my whole life, so we're used to it. We're just going to go in there, fight, and not give up.
And what's your plan to stop the offense tonight?
We're going to be playing deep. They like to throw the deep ball, give it up to number 3. Try to shut that down, and obviously we're going to shut the run game down because if you can't shut that down, then you can't win.
Britt, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight. Yep. Up next, we have Galatia Andrew joining us in the studio to talk about Wildcat volleyball. So refill your overpriced gas and get on that couch because WCSN is not over. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
Experience everything Springdale has to offer. Visit ExploreSpringdale.com or download the new Explore Springdale app. It's the best place to discover all there is to do and see in Springdale. We'll help you explore our many eateries and attractions and introduce you to our shopping, arts, parks, and trails. You'll also find links to our great hotels and meeting venues. Download the new Explore Springdale app or visit ExploreSpringdale.com to begin your Springdale adventure.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
Climax at NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax NWA and climaxnwa.com.
Welcome back, and joining us now in the studio is senior libero Galatia Andrew. Galatia, thank you for joining us. Galatia, I mean, we talk about a lot of last year. It's a historic team going 14-0 in conference play, going to the state finals, falling short there. But at the same time, you were the one of 15 players to be on that team that is now still at Har-BER High School. Tell us about that experience, and also tell us about how you use that leadership now with this new team.
Right. So coming back as one of the only varsity returners out of one of 15, I am coming back with being the one out of 15, but in a different way, to be leading everyone on and off the court during practice and during the games, just every day.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are obviously having a very good start. I mean, you're playing well, playing good together, playing some good volleyball. How important is it going to be to keep building that chemistry and be together as one on the volleyball court?
Just pushing every single point, you know, like when we're down, even when we're down by 10 or 15, doesn't matter. We have to keep pushing every single point, come into the middle, talk about what we need to fix with the passers, the set, and the hit, because the play starts with the passers, and it starts off with us making a perfect pass to get to the setter. That way she could set a really good setup to the hitter. That way we can get that kill.
And we found out a little bit about a motto. Every team has kind of a mantra or thing that drives them through a season. Last year you said it was remember the hyphen for that team, and of course they accomplished their goals. Now this year it's prove them wrong. Tell us about that and its meaning for your team.
Right. So last year we succeeded, and we were able to show everyone that they should remember that hyphen, because Har-BER has that hyphen in the middle of HAR-BER. So with them being able to succeed, everyone was able to finally know how to spell our names. But this year, our new motto is prove them wrong, and everyone just sees us as, oh, they're not very good this year, oh, they suck, they have nobody returning except for one, so everyone's just going to be like, oh, they're just the doormat of the conference. And so that was our motto this year, was just to prove them wrong.
Mm-hmm. And then one last question. You said it's been about proving them wrong and all that. And then also what we've seen a lot is that next man up mentality.
Right.
As we've seen a lot of players like Corlin Hall, who came from that JV squad, who was very good last year as well. Right. And she's already having a major impact, as well as Mobley.
For sure.
So just tell us about that motto as well.
So Corlin, obviously, who was on JV last year, is doing an excellent job this year as a junior. She's already gotten like 10 kills per game. And Gracie Mobley over here, who was a middle for JV and actually is an outside player this year for varsity, has done a great job. And no matter where you're going to put them, they're still going to succeed.
Galatia, thanks for joining us, and good luck this season. As the only returner for the Wildcats, Galatia Andrew will have to play a huge role for the Cats, but another set of players are going to have to take the torch from the old squad. Lady Wildcats wear that chip on their shoulder by coming up with a new slogan.
Before season started in the off season, when we finished our off season, we told the kids that we wanted them to come up with a theme for the season, and the coaches had nothing to do with it. They had some big group team meetings and some small group meetings, and then they came together with Prove 'Em Wrong. And I think they really had a chip on their shoulder because all everyone was talking about was, you guys graduated 14 seniors, you return Galatia, you're not going to be very good. Preseason rankings come out and we're not even in the rankings. So I think that was their mentality of, it's okay if other people don't think we're going to be successful. It's okay if other people don't believe in us, as long as we believe in ourselves and believe in each other. And that's how we've been approaching these matches. And tonight against Bentonville, that's what we talked about in the locker room, is you guys have each other's back and believe in each other, and it doesn't matter anything else. And so just having that desire to go prove people wrong, to have a chip on their shoulder and go get after it, has been really special to see them starting to accomplish those goals.
As well as that slogan, they also have a mentality they like to call the next man up.
We're not Cat Cooper, we're not Kinley Hall, but like, we're our own person, and we learned behind them, and we're just filling in their spots and doing the best we can. And what we're doing is working, and we're pushing, and we're winning games, and we're working as a team.
Yeah, especially with like Gracie, like I wasn't on the team last year, so like following in her footsteps as well. Like she followed in theirs, I followed in hers. It's just like a ripple effect.
Everybody from losing 14 seniors, everybody just expects us to be losing. And I mean, before, while we were working in the summer, like our mindset, our just mentality over the season is to prove them wrong, because right now, the only people that believe in us are ourselves. So we just gotta prove them wrong. That's our mindset this year.
She got that on point.
Yeah.
In the words of Coach Lloyd, it's not about the name on the back of the jersey, but about the name on the front. And that's all that matters. History is in the making, whether it was last year or this year. For WCSN, everything Har-BER and all things Har-BER, I'm Connor Jenkins. Welcome back, and back in the studio now is Coach Wood. You've got Mustang tonight, who is on a 2-1 in the season and a non-conference team. How important is it tonight for the Wildcats?
Oh, I think it's huge. I mean, it's a game we need to win. We've got a lot of respect for Mustang. They're a talented group. They're physical. They've got some size. But it's a game, where we feel like we can come in tonight and we can get a win. And that kind of kick-starts from a mental standpoint and a psyche standpoint, gets us going leading into conference play next week at Bentonville.
Mm-hmm. And who's going to be some key players for them tonight? And then who of our squad needs to step up and kind of make their name in this game tonight?
Well, I mean, for Mustang, it starts with number 3, a receiver. He plays D-back. He's a commit to Oklahoma. He's had Division I offers in football and basketball. He's chosen to play football for the University of Oklahoma, so he's a dynamic player. He's got great speed. Number 1, another one of the receivers can really go. I think, their offensive line's huge. They get after it. From a defensive standpoint, it starts with their defensive front. They're a physical group. They play a 3-5-3, kind of an Iowa State scheme defensively. So the safeties come down and get really aggressive in the run game. I think for us, offensive line plays critical tonight. We've got to move the line of scrimmage. We can't be stagnant there. We've got to get the run game going. I think Luke Buchanan's going to have a really good night. Receivers, I'm really excited about what they're going to do for us as well. So offensively, we just got to sustain. We got to have a continual sustain of success. We got to play in front of the chains. Our first 2 weeks we played behind the change, which that's not to our strength. And then defensively, it's just, and I really feel like they've worked hard on it. I think it's going to show tonight, but I think we're going to tackle better. I mean, our guys have really put an effort into that and doing it the right way, so I'm excited to see them do that. So there's really not 1 or 2 guys. It's a breakout night. I think it's a breakout night for Har-BER football, and getting that win, playing as one, just doing things the right way.
And you're taking already your second 4-hour-plus road trip of this season.
Yeah, I saw it.
Mm-hmm. We can go right back to that, though. Okay.
What happened to your Mac?
Oh, it's not my Mac. It just... Okay. Nope. Melissa, just go back to that question. Yep, thank you. You're taking already your second 4-hour-plus road trip of this season. You went and played in historic War Memorial Stadium, and now you're playing in Mustang. Do you think traveling is a factor when it comes into these games? And if it's not, then tell us about the traveling.
Well, I mean, one of the things is when we had to schedule, just people don't line up just to play us in non-conference, so it takes a little bit finding games. That's why we've traveled to play Parkview. That's why we're headed over to Mustang, is because we look locally, we look within a 2-hour radius. No one's just beating down our door to play us. So we've got to go on these road trips. We got to play really top programs with that situation, and for us, those trips don't affect us. I mean, through what we do through the summer, we travel down to Dallas for 7-on-7. We go to Hoover, Alabama for 7-on-7. So our guys are used to, getting on a bus, going somewhere and being competitive once you step off. And really all that is trying to make excuses why you don't play well or something goes south. You're making excuses. We don't make excuses. We're going to own it. I mean, we expect ourselves to get off that bus, be ready to play football.
Mm-hmm. And then, as always, we ask at every single show, what do the Wildcats need to do to walk away with the win tonight?
No, we got to win the turnover battle. Defensively, we've got to tackle better. I mean, that's one of the things we really want to improve on. Offensively, sustained drives. I mean, we shoot ourselves in the foot the first 2 weeks. Can't do that tonight, especially if you're going to beat a team that's predicted to be in the semifinals in the largest classification. As crazy as that sounds, Owasa's predicted there. This Mustang group's there. We already know about Parkview and Bixby as well. So we just got to take care of business, do little things right.
Coach, thanks for joining us again, and good luck tonight.
I appreciate it.
That's going to do it for tonight. I'm Connor Jenkins. Behind the scenes of all sports is the Wildcat Sports Network. Up next is Kickoff. We'll see you next time.